Yes, hell yes. Mr. Red Gaze, I'm a big fan. I've been watching all your videos. It's an honor to share tonight with the gaze community.
Hello and welcome. Today, CBR.com brings us this. This. Will we ever get a sexually fluid Joker on screen? And should we? Well, those are pretty simple questions with pretty simple answers. Probably not. And no. Hell no. Why? Why? Let's dig into the meat of this. There is a large push from the LGBTQA. That gets longer every day, doesn't it? Community for more queer characters on film, along with an opposite push against sexual diversity. Well, not really. It's a push against altering established properties constantly. That's what that is. A recent debate on whether or not Spider-Man, an established property, should be bisexual made it clear some fans want characters who are usually coded as straight to appear gay or bi or trans. Some fans. Yeah, we know who those fans are. But what about a character who has been coded as queer in the comics being sexually fluid on screen? What if that character is, quite frankly, a monster? Now, where does this question come from? Seriously, where? Who thinks it's a good idea to explore the Joker's sexuality at all? You know, he has an obvious relationship with Harley Quinn, and it's a sick and twisted relationship. And that's why would you want to bring that onto the LGBTQA side of things? You know what I mean? Like, why would that be desirable? It just seems like, I don't know. I'm frankly, I could care less. You know what I mean? Like, I don't. Yeah, obviously he has straight sex, but it's not a defining characteristic of the Joker. The Joker is utter madness. He is utter chaos. That's what he represents. So naturally, he could go any which way direction with anything, sex or otherwise. So why does this need to be defined? Just let him do what he does, bit by bit. You know what I mean? But let's continue. The comics have featured Batman's iconic nemesis, the Joker, as queer-coded. God, I hate this language. It's so stupid. In The Dark Knight Returns, Joker refers to Batman as darling. Yeah, and? In Death of the Family, the Joker has an almost romantic obsession with Batman. There's a lot of evidence that indicates the Joker might not be as straight as he lets on. It might be tempting for some writers and directors to want to bring that queer side of the Joker to the big screen. However, this decision would be objectively misguided and harmful. Well, do we finally have an inkling of sense here? Is that what's happening? Let's read on. Is the Joker gay? No, he's not. He's a fucking weirdo, you know? The Joker's sexuality, much like his past, is a mystery, as it should be. Leave it that way. Stop pushing for this stupidity. In no story has the Joker ever really demonstrated, in uncertain terms, his sexual inclinations. His dealings with Harley Quinn might lead some to see him as straight, but every iteration of Joker and Harley indicate that the Joker sees Harley as a tool. That's correct. He uses Harley's attraction to him as leverage to manipulate her. If anything, the Joker seems to feel infatuated for Batman more than any other person. Yes, and that's not sexual. It's a drive. It's a motivation. It's a nemesis to confront, to battle, and to fuck with. Am I right or am I wrong? Frank Miller's Joker is often the most overtly queer of all of them. Miller's real Joker flirts with Batman while threatening him. In The Dark Knight Rises again, the Joker-esque Dick Grayson is coded as gay. Would you... coded shit. I cannot stand it. For now, put these depictions in the back of your mind, understanding that the films often draw heavily from Miller's work, and why this might prove highly problematic. Lordy, what about on film? On film, the Joker has often been coded as straight, with one very important exception. Tim Burton's Batman presents Jack Napier, a career criminal who is set up by his boss after the latter learns that Jack is sleeping with his girlfriend. Later, Jack, now the Joker, pursues Batman's love interest, Vicky Vale. In Suicide Squad films, the Joker is more sensually involved with Harley Quinn, and while he makes uncomfortable passes at men, there is no evidence given that he's anything but straight. I mean, just come on. Come on now. In the upcoming Joker film, Arthur Fleck has a one-sided attraction to Zazie Beetz, Sophie. Okay, so we're talking about the Joker here, right? The Joker. This MFer. I mean, naturally he could be fluid, but it's not something that needs to be explored. You know what I'm saying? It's not something that needs to be presented. It's not something that needs to be even spoken about. It's the damn Joker. The Joker does as he does at any given time. He is chaos personified. Yeah, if he wants to do a guy in the butt, he'll do a guy in the butt. You know what I'm saying? Like, this whole thing is just, why is there an article on this? Why am I reading it to you? God. The only exception is Heath Ledger's Joker from The Dark Knight. Ledger's Joker says that Batman completes him, which is an obvious reference to Tom Cruise's iconic line from Jerry Maguire. The line is charged with a romantic subtext that is further reinforced by the Joker's desire to fight Batman forever, spoken in an almost romantic manner. But this is just subtext. In the film, the Joker never makes any sexual passes at anyone. Correct. And why? Why would he? Why should he? Is this something people are actually interested in? Why would someone make the Joker gay? Yeah, you know what? Why? Why don't we, part of me wants to finish this with you, and part of me just says, you know what? Let's end on that note. Why would someone make the Joker gay? For political reasons. For an agenda. That's the answer to that question. That's the only answer to that question. The Joker is just the Joker. He's an entity. You know? Entropy. He's just a fucked up individual. You know, some people just want to watch the world burn. There he is. Some people just want to do it in the butt, I guess, is the new line. Are we going to go with that? Yeah, some people just want to take it in the butt. No, let's leave it alone. Yeah, as far as I'm concerned, the Joker does not need to be fluid. It doesn't even need to be explored. It doesn't need to be mentioned. It doesn't need to be said. Just let the Joker be the Joker. And, you know, if he, one day, he wants to grab a dude and put him on his crotch, well, yeah, there you go. He's the Joker. He's going to do it. He's going to do what he wants. You know, if he wants to build a harem and just, nail chicks all day long, he's going to do that too. Because he is the Joker. Do you understand? Do you get what I'm saying here? Yeah, there's no need to explore this. There's no need to ask this question. Either of these questions. Will we ever get a sexually fluid Joker on screen? God, I hope not. And should we? No, of course not. Of course not. Yeah, you know, if it comes out in a story, sure, so be it. But why are we pressing these kinds of questions? Why is this being presented? Why is this being presented? For an agenda, and I think the agenda of this particular author is that no, he shouldn't be, because it would look bad for the LGBTQA community. That seems to be what I'm getting out of this. And I'll link this in the description below. You can check it out for yourself and just see how ridiculous this is. No, we don't need any of this. And yeah, so that's it. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're enjoying this channel and you're not yet subscribed, please do so. Very much appreciated. I'd also appreciate you spreading this channel around on social media. And yeah, thank you very much for tuning in. Thank you everyone for watching. Thank you everyone who has subscribed, who will subscribe. You're all appreciated. You're all lovely people. And yeah, have a great one. Peace.